welcome back to my channel. My name is Samantha Zundu if you haven't been here before, and if you have, welcome back. Today is my update number 3 of my project pan. I've been doing these quarterly because it's my first year doing project pan, so I've just been a little bit easier on myself. Next year I'm going to do month to month because I'm feeling way more confident. I've had a very good quarter. I'm back at work, working a lot. Well, just working what I was working before the pandemic. So I've been using up some products, so I'm very, very excited. I'm going to start with what I have finished. Then I'm going to go into what I haven't finished. And then I'm going to go into what I'm bringing in to cover what I finished. Just wanted to say, if you're new here, if you like my video, you like my content, you like my personality, hit that subscribe button and like this video if you enjoy it. Other than that, let's get into it. I'm finding it really hard to keep order, so I've got 3 sections in front of me. I'm just gonna do it that way. I'm not gonna do order of products, it's too hard. So what's in front of me? I have finished my primer, the Illamasqua Hydra Veil. I actually love this primer. I've totally finished it. There's nothing in there. Scooped it clean, comes with a little spatula. I really, really like this primer, but I wanted to finish it, A, because I'd had it for a while, and B, it was too bulky. I had no space for it. So now it's out and I'm very happy about it. Okay, so this setting spray mist, whatever you want to call it, is not technically finished, but I am so close to finishing that I'm going to consider this one done because it'll definitely be done by my next update, which will also be my last update in December. So I am going to be replacing this one today. I actually lost the marking because it just rubbed off, but I think in my last video it was around here. So yeah, I don't use this all the time because it's very hydrating. Sometimes I want a matte look. This is incredibly dewy, so I use this mainly on my days I use just cream products, very natural. But yeah, I'll be finishing this one up soon, so I'm considering that done. I'll keep using it, but it'll essentially be done. Okay, next I did finish my Burts Bees Wild Cherry. Totally finished it. I did a little bit of a scooping in there, so it's not flat, it's got a bit of a dip in there, but then I just gave up because I have so many other lip balms that I'm trying to finish up anyway. But I did really enjoy this. I love the smell of fake cherry. I'm one of those few people that really likes it. So yeah, I'm really happy I actually finished a lip balm. That never happens to anybody. Okay, next are my 2 mini mascaras. I'm trying to finish up all my minis so that I can just enjoy my full size. And most minis that I get are often free, like with purchase or in little bags, things like that. So I never really buy minis, but I always find myself with them. So I finished my Too Faced Better Than Sex. We all know what that's like. I actually like it, but I do agree it gets a little dry and flaky. It doesn't do too badly on me though, so I don't mind that. It's not my favorite, but I don't mind it. Then we have the La Roche-Posay Toleraine mascara. This is one of my favorite mascaras. I would repurchase the larger size. I just have so many at the moment that I'm trying to get through that I'm not. But if I wasn't a makeup hoarder, then I would repurchase this. It's very natural, but I found it lengthening. I'm not someone that looks for volume, I look for lengthening. I have thick lashes, but I have short lashes. So this was perfect for me. And it's actually good for people with allergies. This whole brand is good for sensitive skin. So I do recommend it if you have sensitive eyes or if you like something that's more lengthening. I really do recommend this one. I like it more than the Better Than Sex one. It's a really good one. Next I finished up, I finally finished my concealer. It is the Saem, is the brand, the K-Beauty brand. It's called the Tip Concealer and I'm in shade 0.5. I finally finished it. Oh my god. This tiny little thing has lasted me literally years. I don't know what's going on. So there is the tiniest bit at the bottom, but I can't get it. I took the stopper out. I've done everything that I can. There's just not really anything left. Like it's probably maybe half a use left. I'm calling it a day, basically. Very proud. It's almost frustrating that this took me so long, but I did it and it's out. I actually have been monitoring this in my book, but I don't think I mentioned it in my last video. So I'm going to mention it quickly now because I'm going to finish it and I just want to let everyone know. This is the Marc Jacobs Decadence perfume. I don't usually do body care, skincare, anything like that. But this perfume I've actually had for years and I totally forgot about it. And then I've revived it back into my life and the goal is to finish it. I quite like it. It's very vanilla. It's like a nighttime vanilla in my opinion. It's quite a heavy vanilla, but I like it. Yeah, and I find it sits well through the day. I just have a little bit left. What was I at? Let's have a look at so we're looking at this column here. You can see I was up here and now I'm down here. So I wear this even when I'm just at home. I love perfume. I love just smelling really good. Even when I'm at home and no one knows, I really like it. Especially when I'm trying to finish one, I don't mind using it. I'm not going to roll another one in. I just wanted to finish this one. Foundation. So this is the foundation that also never ends like the concealer. It's insane how certain products just last forever. This is very full coverage matte finish. I'm wearing it today. I actually love this foundation. However, I'm getting a little bit sick of wearing matte full coverage. I have so many other nice foundations. Now this I'm considering done, but I have about one more use left in here. So I tried, but I'm like, I have a spare hour to film today, so I'm just going to do it. I'm considering this done. I will finish this by the end of the week. You won't be able to see, but there is the tiniest bit left in there. And it will come out because this stopper is really good at collecting. I've just been sitting on its side because I thought I was done and then I saw there was some at the bottom, so I tilt it on the side and then I can scrape it. So I will have this finished by the end of the week. So I'm considering her done. So these next two I'm very proud of. I finished quite a lot this quarter, guys. The other ones were pretty bad. This one's not bad. So I finished my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder, the Dim Light Mini. Totally finished her up. Very happy about it. I actually use this for a purpose that's different to what it's supposed to be for. It's supposed to give you that soft, beautiful, dim light focus. But I was using it when my foundation was too fair and I just wanted to warm it up a bit. I popped this all over it because it's very fair, but it still warms my fair skin up. And I'm really glad I finished it because I actually have a full size of the Mood Light that I would love to just be able to use because I was trying to finish this, I wasn't using it. So that is done. My hero product of today that I finished, very exciting. I have finally finished my Essence Mosaic Compact Powder. This was a bronzer and the lid was always broken. Actually, it wasn't. It was broken for a very long time. My daughter broke it. And it's clean. I had to repress it. After I repressed it, it went quickly because I just had the size and it was starting to crack and I just knew it was going to crumble anyway, so I decided to repress it. It was so thin, it went very quickly after that. It was already a powdery formula, but then repressing it made it even more powdery, and because it's such a fair bronzer, I could really go in ham. I'm kind of glad it's gone. It wasn't my favorite, but I wanted to finish it and I did. I'm so proud. I get so proud when I do these things. That's why I do it, I guess. Then I have an eyeshadow that I panned. And it was from my ChiChi, my ChiChi Cosmetics palette. And it was in this massive palette. Ooh, very dirty. There's no names. It's just this dusty rose shade here. And not only did I hit pan, I kept going and I've been using it. It's actually the most stunning shade. And that's why I hit pan on it much quicker than every other product because I actually genuinely love it. So that completes everything that I have finished or hit pan on, and now we're going to move on to progress and then we'll do what I'm replacing after. My progress of my RMS Beauty Master Mixer Highlighter. I have not only hit pan, but I've had a really successful go at it. Once I hit pan, it's just started really opening up. Because I was so close to the bottom already, I'd already used quite a lot of it. Now it looks like it's really making progress. My intention is to finish this by the end of the year, not just hit pan. I want to finish this. I've had it for too long and it's still good, it's still fine, but I want to finish it up. And I use this on my days that I wear just cream products and I love it. Here is my Apay You, the K-Beauty brand, heart on the cheek, in shade Booyah, and it is a cream blush. Love it, love it, love it. One of those products that you use, I use it all the time. I made like no progress, but here it is here, that's what's left. And if we have a look, I use this all the time, okay? It's insane. This one here, you can see, am I right? Yeah. The red is my update, the black is the original. There is like no progress. It's crazy. I use it all the time, but I guess I only use a little bit, so it just looks like nothing's happened. But yeah, I'm just gonna keep going to the end of the year and see how I go. Seeing that progress shows me I'm probably not gonna finish it, but I enjoy using it, so I'm just gonna keep it in and just do as much as I can for the year. Next, I have my Models Prefer Contour Stick. Once again, I use this all the time. Here I am, and it looks like I've made no progress at all. Let's have a look at the update. Right here, red is the update, black is the original. Crazy. I mean, I just wanted to note this is in a almost 3 months span. So this is not for the whole year. This is just 3 months. I only started doing it halfway through the year. Like I said, this is my first project pan. I'm learning, getting used to things. So yeah, it looks like there's absolutely no progress, and I use it all the time. My Color Theory lip liner in Sugar and Spice. Not huge progress, but not bad for a lip liner. It's this one here. Oh, we lost a page. So we've got a little bit of progress. Not bad for a lip liner in my opinion. We next have my eyeliner, Kohl Liner, Colorama from Maybelline. The shade is not on here. I think it was on the sticker. So it looks like this. And I've made pretty good progress with this one because I really like this one. So this one is here. We can see the black line is 3 months ago, and then the red is today's update. So that's going pretty well. Still got a long way to go. Next we have my liquid eyeliner from Mellow Cosmetics. It's the Precision Eyeliner. And I can't tell you how this is going because it's just liquid. There's no way of me knowing. I've had this for about 2 years and it just doesn't die. It is just the most pigmented eyeliner. I absolutely love it. I am noticing it's getting a little, just a little bit drier. So I think the end is close. And my goal is to have this finished by the end of the year, just so I can, you know, start using my other ones because I've been exclusively using this because it just never ends. So I think I am making progress with it. I can feel it getting the tiniest bit drier, whereas for 2 years it has been solid. Next I have my Fenty Beauty. So my MVP brow pencil. I actually finished my 3 Concept Eyes brow, so I've crossed it out. I completely finished it and I'm not surprised. I go through brow products pretty quickly. So this one here, I've done an update, but I have been using it, so I haven't got a lot to go, and I will finish this. Sorry, you won't be able to see that. I will finish this by the end of the next update. But I'm not gonna roll another eyebrow product in. I think once I finish this one, I'm just gonna use what I wanna use for the rest of the year because I go through them so quickly. It's not like I'm trying to like finish them up. So I'm just gonna finish this one and then just leave it for the rest of the year and then start again next year, which I think is just fine. Next I have my Rimmel Brow This Way Brow Styling Gel. I cannot monitor this one either. This is in medium brown. Next year I'm going to buy a scale and do weight because things like this, powders, liquid eyeliners, I can't measure, and it feels a little bit pointless talking about it. I am actually making progress, I can tell. This is the wettest formula. I don't like this product, but I'm trying to finish it. The actual product is okay, but the spoolie is too small for the stopper, so it doesn't take off any of the product. So every time I use it, I have to do this. But I'm noticing that I have to do that less and less. So I am getting through it. And I hope, well, my goal is to finish this by the end of the year so I can use my other ones as well. We have my 2 mascaras that I have rolled in, my Still a Huge and my Purr Fully Charged. So I'm still going on strong with these, and my goal is to have them definitely finished by the next one, and I think that they will. Put them together, it's the equivalent of like a full size. So that's how I see it. And then we have some lip products. So I am trying to finish up the Burts Bees Ultra Conditioning to replace my cherry one. And I have marked it. My goal is to finish this by the end of the year. So there's actually not that much left. And here it is marked at the end. But I'm hoping I won't even have to update mark it because my goal is to have it finished anyway. And then I have 3 lip products that have not done that well because I was wearing a mask every day at work. So I wasn't even wearing any lip products. I was just wearing balm. So that's pretty much it. So I don't have a lot of progress. Like it has gone down, but not much. So let's start with Brown Sugar from Ulta 3. I feel like I've used this quite a lot recently, but it doesn't reflect in the progress. So here's the progress here. The black is original from 3 months ago, and then the red is the update. And as you can see, it's not much, but I am using it. It's not like I'm neglecting it. I think this formula is it's a matte. So I guess the creamier it is, the thicker it goes on. That's how I assume it is. Anyway, here is Sandalwood with the same brand by Ulta 3. And this progress is my best progress because it's more of a neutral. This one here. And then lastly for lipsticks, I have what I'm wearing today, and then I put a gloss over it because it's very matte. My Maybelline Peach Buff in 540. I've probably worn this one the least, but it's got about the same amount of progress, and it's definitely the formula. This is a much creamier formula, even though it is matte. All 3 of these are matte. These are very dense, I want to say, whereas this goes on a lot creamier, thicker, and then dries down a bit. So I feel like if I use the same amount, this would go quicker. Do you feel me? Do you feel me? My goal was to have them finished by the end of the year, but I don't think that's going to happen. But even if I could make substantial progress by the next update, I would be very happy. Okay, then we have my contour powder from Physicians Formula. I have repressed this, and I'm going strong with this. I think I'll definitely finish this by the next quarter, just because I really feel like it's getting a lot of use. If we think of when I started at the beginning of the year, you don't use a lot of much contour powder, so I've done pretty well considering. And if I can have this finished, I'll be very, very happy. I just bought a new contour powder, so I would love to be able to get into that and finish this one up. I do love this. I absolutely love this. It's the perfect shade. Next I have my NARS. This is the Orgasm Infatuation palette, and this is from the Christmas collection a few years ago. So here we can see I've hit pan on the bronzer. It's so funny, I rolled this in 3 months ago. I want to say it's like 2 to 3 months ago. It was probably more 2 months ago actually. I don't think it's been 3 months, but I want to get a final in by the end of the year, so I've just kind of made it a little bit shorter. The next day I hit pan on this. I had no idea I was so close to hitting pan. So since I've finished that other bronzer, I've been using this. I've been using some of my other ones, just, you know, having fun. But yeah, now it's very thin, so this bronzer is going to go quickly in my opinion. So my whole goal is to actually pan this whole palette. I think I'll be able to finish this by the end of the year, and I think I'll pan these, but I don't think I'll finish these by the end of the year. So yeah, I'm just going to keep on with this. I really enjoy using it, and I'll be so chuffed if I finish 2 bronzers in a year. I'd be chuffed if I did that. So yeah, that's my goal. And then lastly for update is my I can never say this word, Profusion Chocolates palette, and I have not hit pan. So my shades were Glory, this one here. I mean, I'm using it all the time, so you can definitely see there's some movement in there. There's a bit of a dip. And then the other one is Illusion, this one here. So it's not really showing up huge progress, but I have been using it quite a lot. I'm hoping I hit pan by the end of the next update. I mean, that's my goal. I'm getting there, but it's just taken its time. I'm actually decided to refresh one product, and that is the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. I've actually used quite a lot. I would say I am below half. I'd say I've got about a third left. Yeah, it's very hard to make it even, but I very much think I made progress. When I was wearing a mask, I was setting my whole lower face with powder, just to kind of stop any excess transfer, you know. So I have been using it a lot. However, I want to finish a powder this year, and I'm not going to finish this. So I'm going to roll in one that I know that I can finish, and I've actually had it for a really long time and I want it out. And it is the Innisfree No Sebum Mineral Powder. We are going into summer, so this is perfect. I do get a little bit oily in summer. My skin is very much matches to the weather, so I'm very dry in winter, and then in summer I get a little bit oilier. So it comes with a little powder puff, and I'm going to see if I can show you. We have not got a lot left. You can see here. So my goal is to finish this up, and I think that I can finish it up by the end of the year. So there we go. It's not bad. It's got a bit of a white cast, so light skin only, but it is good. It's very blurring and smoothing, so I really do like that. Okay, so what I'm going to roll in today. I'm rolling in some products that I want to finish up. Now that I know I've only got a few months left, rather than starting like brand new things, I want to be realistic and just finish some things up and create some more space in my collection. So I'm going to start with a setting spray. This is going to replace the Watermelon Mist. This is the Australis Selfie Protect Illuminating Spritz, and it is actually formulated with HEV Light Shield, an active ingredient to protect against blue light. I actually really like this. It really sets, and it makes me glowy at the end of the day, not immediately. I'm wearing it right now. This glow is actually a highlighter, but I do find that this makes me glowy towards the end of the day. So I just want to finish this up. Very hard to see where I am though. Let's have a look. Okay, so I'm just going to put the light on it, and I can see it is right at the bottom of that phone. So this is where it is, that little line below the phone. And my goal is to finish that by the end of the year. Next we have this Laura Mercier. Oh, this is hard to tell. This is very low. Okay, we're up to here on here, so I'll just mark that. And I just want to finish this up. And this is perfect. This is a very hydrating, glowy primer, which would not have worked with my other foundation. But the one that I'm rolling in, this will work perfectly for. So this is all that I have left. You can see the line just here. So hopefully I'll finish this up by the end of the year. Of course I will. And then I have a concealer by Bare Minerals, the Complete Coverage Serum Concealer. This is also almost done. I've taken the stopper out. It was so hard to take the stopper out that it actually fell inside. So, and then it's bent. I mean, it still all works, but I'm so close to the end. I just want to finish it all up. And I love this concealer, so I'll happily finish this up. And then also we've got foundation, and then lastly I'm going to roll in an eyeshadow. I've got two complexion rescues, the tinted hydrating gel creams by Bare Minerals. I have the shades Vanilla and Buttercream. So as I'm going into summer, I just want to be a little bit warmer, so that's why I'm going to be mixing these together, and they're both very low. I can't tell in this, sorry. If I had a weighing machine, I could do that. But my goal is to just finish these up by the end of the year. Tinted moisturizer, perfect for summer, and goes beautifully with this concealer and this primer. So my goal is to just be able to have everything cohesive and easy to use. And those are my products that I'm rolling in. Lastly, I'm going to roll in an eyeshadow. And I can't decide whether I want to randomly pick a shadow from this or this. I'm kind of thinking this one because, like I was talking before, I want to finish it up. So let's get out my Pretty Random app. Pretty Random, here we go. So how many shades do I have? 42 shades. Okay, so I've got 42 shades, and we're going to shake her up. 16. Okay, 7, 14, 15, 16. Well, one's a pretty shade. It's another glitter. I have 3 shimmer shades now. It's this one here. Very pretty shade. And that is what we're working with. So let's give it this one a little swatch. Very easy shade to work with. And then my other 2, I will do those 2. Glory. Oh my God, they're all so similar. Oh, that's funny. Of all the shades to pick, they're all 3 similar shades. That's okay. It's okay. So that is everything for my update this update. I'll see you guys on my next one. I'm thinking the end of December just to wrap it all up, and then early January I'm going to do it properly. I'm going to do Team Project Pan 2021. I'm going to do pan those eyeshadows separately. That is my goal. Like this video if you like that idea. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.